Study abroad is not just about something getting an international degree. It is something that makes you confident, professionally skilled, and unique. Be with prominent consultant and make your journey smooth and hassle-free. It is very important to choose a right education consultant when you are planning for study abroad. We are prominent consultant and we have more than 14 years of experience, skilled and well-trained team to support you all the way. Do you dream to experience the British qualification with the exciting post-study work permit? Then Prominent Consultant will be with you to assist you to get enrolled in UK public university. Canada, a country for study, work and settle, a country of huge opportunities. Prominent Consultant is the only company in Bangladesh who represents directly more than 60 Canadian public institutions. Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon to you all, and welcome you once again in today's live session organized by Prominent Consultant. And as usual, we always do the live session with our partner universities, but today we have a live session with one of our successful student, Sanjida, who recently got study visa to study in Canada for her master's program in Concordia University, which is in Quebec, Montreal. And definitely today we'll be trying to know everything about her journey with us with Prominent Consultant, about her profile and all these things, and how is her feelings, how was her experience with us, everything we'll try to know. But before that, I would like to request you, if you're watching this live session, please just don't forget to share this live session in your timeline, so the students who are really interested to study in Canada, I hope that this live session will be most very beneficial. They can get some benefits through watching this live session. And definitely if you are watching this live session, you can also ask any question regarding study in Canada, and I will try to give you answer on live. And be with us next 30 minutes, and definitely we'll try to know everything from Sanjida. So Sanjida, can you hear me? You just need to unmute your mic first.
Sorry, yeah, I can hear you. Is it clear right now?
Okay. Yes, thank you so much, Sanjida, for your wonderful time and valuable time with us in this live session. So first of all, I'd like to know, how are you and how is everything?
I'm fine. A bit, like because of the lockdown and everything, my shopping and everything, getting prepared, actually, it's a bit delayed and a bit difficult because of the present situation of the country. But other than that, Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Everything's fine. How are you, sir?
Yes, I'm fine. And thank you so much. But because of lockdown, actually, you are not able to visit our office since long because of lockdown and other situations. And due to lockdown and the pandemic situations, I think your case processing was a bit slow in the VFS and High Commission due to biometric and other matters. So definitely it has been it has taken a bit a long time, but still we are really successful that finally you got the visa. And we were really hopeful that you will get visa. So congratulations first of all. I'd like to congratulate you for your wonderful achievement that you got visa finally. So how is the experience And how is your feeling at this moment after getting the visa?
Um, I would like to thank you first of all, because even though my CGP and everything was, very much, uh, it was good, I think, but still the lack of confidence that I would ever, be able to get enrolled somewhere and moreover get the visa. It was, well, I had lackings there. But thanks to Prominent and thanks to your guidance, also I would like to thank in live session. I would like to thank Tamanna Appu. I don't know if she's watching this. Yes, she was always there supporting. So yeah, thanks to you. And the feeling is a bit overwhelming, at the same time exciting. Everyone's really happy around me. So all over, yeah, it's very good. It's a very good feeling.
Great, great, great. Sanjita, actually, first of all, would like to know about your profile, that your academic background, that from where you have completed your graduation in Bangladesh, and how was your results, and how was your IELTS score, and which program you have get at which program you got admission in Canada, and which university, and which intake you are going for in Canada. If you could say something about these all matters.
Yeah. So to start with, I have graduated from Independent University in environmental science. So my major was environmental science and my minor was environmental management. And I was done with my undergrad in 2019 with a CGP of 3.97. And then later on, I took my IELTS exam in 2019 as well. That was probably in September. So my result was 7.5 in IELTS. So after that, I actually applied to two universities in Canada. One was, I think, Prominent is a representative of Vancouver University, right, sir, if I'm not wrong.
Yes,
So
Vancouver Island University. Vancouver Island
yeah,
University,
Vancouver
exactly.
Island University. So that was, I applied there and I applied to Concordia University. So in VIU, the course was 1 year long. It was in GIS, Geographic Information System, and so I applied there in 2019, but we I got my offer letter from there in February, and then we actually started processing my visa in March or April, I guess, sir, right? Just
Hmm.
correct me if I'm wrong. I forgot. It's
No,
been
no problem. No, you just carry on. It's fine.
yeah. So I have opened my file, and then in 2020, in 2020, yeah, 2020, mid of 2020, we opened our visa file with the IRCC, and then the process began, and everything was going well. But because of the corona, actually, my course got online. Um, so even I was hopeful that I'm gonna get my visa, but because it was online, I was not willing to do take the course anymore. So actually, I have communicated myself with the IRCC that uh, I would like to
Withdraw your application.
yeah, withdraw my application because I was scared that if I get rejected for some reason, then it would be hard to start the process again all over again. So that's why actually I wrote the message and I gave them all my information. And they actually, I also told them that I got enrolled in another program in Concordia University, which was in Quebec. So after I told them, they wanted to see my offer letter from Concordia University, and I also told them that I deferred the course and I would like to um, take the visa for 2021 September fall session instead of 2020 fall session, which I was about to go. So they were really very cooperative, and they wanted to see some documents, my conversation with the Concordia University, all email correspondence and everything. So after submitting those, they did not cancel my visa application. They just stop it there so that I can continue after for the 2020 fall session. So in 2021, what happened was I again took a new offer letter from Concordia University, and I started the processing again. I had to give my medical twice because you need a new report for that. I got new medical, then I gave my biometrics, and the passport submission was done. So here I am. I am actually going for a fall session, fall 2021 to Concordia University, and my subject is my major will be environmental assessment. It's the Department of Geography in Concordia University.
Exactly. And Sanjida, we know that you have done your all process, starting from your application process, admission process, visa process through prominent consultant. So, and though it was a long journey, since something happened in between, you got the offer for VIU, and then when you are just about to get the visa, in the meantime you came to know that the course will be online, and then you have applied for withdrawing the visa application. In the meantime, you got another offer letter for Concordia, and finally you have accepted for Concordia, and finally you got the visa. So, I mean, how was your overall journey with Prominent? I mean, from the beginning to end, and do you think that Prominent is a company that they were quite capable to satisfy you throughout the journey?
I think of Prominent more like a family now because it's been a very long time since we started our journey together. And if it wasn't anything, like very corporate, it was nothing corporate. I had a very good relation with sir here. You have always been very supportive. Thank you. So my journey with Prominence started from 2019, right, sir? After I gave my IELTS, we met, and then from there, actually, to let you know, sir have also been the mm, agent for my sister-in-law. She went to Malaysia, so that's how I got to know Prominence from her. So she suggested about Prominence, and then I went and talked to sir, and we actually he understood me. Prominence was very like they had their universities. They heard from me what all courses I wanted and what program I was looking for. And sir himself actually did very good research, and he narrowed down some universities for me. And Vancouver was one of your like you're representing Vancouver Island
Yes.
University. Yeah, so the course, one of the course I liked, sir found it was very common in their. They had this program, so I applied there. And then Concordia University was it was not you're not representing Concordia University in Bangladesh, but like he actually gave me the friend that we can go ahead with it, we can apply there, and so I did apply to Concordia University as well. And
Exactly.
yeah, since it was a very big journey, like prominent, even after me backing up from Vancouver and University, they have been supportive. They have been equally from the first to last. They have been equally very cooperative, and all the process has been very smooth. I think there is
Sanjida,
some
the
difference.
last yes, there is some problem with the internet. I think internet. So could you please say again, because we could not hear you properly. Last couple of sentences we could not hear.
Oh, okay, sir. So what I was telling is that the prominent has been equally supportive from the first to last because sometimes being me, I would lose the confidence or the courage to like go. I would give sometimes I would feel like okay, fine, maybe this is not happening. VIU was kind of it was going smoothly and easy. There was this enthusiasm in me that yeah we can do it, but later on after the corona situation and everything I got a bit down that I don't know, it was like lack of confidence in me that maybe it wouldn't happen and everything. But sir was always positive. It's like his attitude was like you're gonna get it. So So yeah, I would thank Prominent especially for the mental support and also all the support with the documents. Because I have heard some of my friends, their friends' visa getting rejected for very tiny mistakes, like writing the say for visa application you need to write a letter to the visa office. So many people actually, because they cannot set it out right, maybe for a silly mistake, often the visa gets rejected. So because Prominent is so much experienced, and they because they gave me that experience guidance, I was able to put everything together and then make the application. So I think my application was strong because of the from the help of the Prominent.
Exactly, and it's true that Sanjida, as you said, that when the corona started in since from March 2020, so in that time, you know that most of the students they got the offer and they were about to submit their visa applications for September 2022, and when corona has started and everywhere everyone was under lockdown and there no nothing was open that time, VFS and other things. And in the meantime, Canadian government they have launched an opportunity that the students still can join online classes with the pre-approval. And I encouraged you all students, like with you, including you, that it's a great opportunity that still you can apply, and you can apply online and you can get the pre-approval, and with the pre-approval you can start online classes and it will not impact at all to your PGWP, which is postgraduate work permit. So I told all the students, please do your job done, do your job done, and the opportunity will be there. Just you need to wait sometimes. And you see that after November, the Canadian government they have started taking students physically in Canada, and students have started traveling to Canada from November 2020, and still it's open. So this is the thing, actually we have encouraged all the students that don't be demotivated, don't be negative, you just be positive and try to focus on your work, and just make your job done. I think nothing will be, because Canada is such a country where international students are warm welcome, and they won't never stop taking international students in their country. So it's a very, so student always they need to have a positive mind, and they don't need to they should not worry about all the matters. So Sanjida, thank you so much. And really, as you said that you are definitely your full family, I mean your sister-in-law, as you said, and your husband, a son, actually you all people are very I mean dearest to me, definitely, and like a family. And we treat you all people like a family member of Prominent Consultant, definitely. And would you please tell me that when you are traveling to Canada, next month or in September?
Uh, my I'm gonna fly so far if everything goes well. I'm gonna fly on 8th August, inshallah.
8 August. Okay. Inshallah, inshallah, wish you all the best. And Quebec, definitely, it's a very good province, and Montreal is one of the top cities in Canada. Though I think you should know some French over there, because French is their first language, so it is required to for your further matters in Canada to know the French in Quebec. And definitely Concordia is one of the reputed public universities in Quebec, and we wish you all the best. And your subject is also very good, environmental assessment, so definitely I hope you will be doing better in your future. And do you have, because here just I need to know one thing, that as you know that there are a lot of misconception about agents, and they have been, students have been always, they are informed that don't go to agents, maybe you may fall in trouble, or this could be happen. But do you think that a student, when he or she is not capable to do the things by him or herself, do you advise that they should go to an expert agent or a professional agent? What is your thoughts on that?
Uh, yeah, you're right. There are many misconceptions. Even I did have some doubt in my heart when I started when I started actually thinking about applying abroad. But then experts, at least even guidance, expert guidance is very crucial, I think, because you see this is a very, I think this is a very sensitive matter, because if your visa gets rejected once, then you fall kind of in a negative category in the eyes of that country, I think. I don't know much, but as far as I think, it getting rejected once is a big deal. So being first time, so at least for the first time, you should not take that risk. If you're going to countries like Canada or USA, somewhere like that, you should be, from the first, you should ensure that everything goes well and whatever is required. Because many of the time we know how to apply to a university, we do know how to apply for visa and everything. But as I said, like writing the letter and the content it should have, many people does not know what are the important points in there. Like you won't get a clear format from the online, or you won't have the exact documents, exact information that the visa officers will be looking for. So having an expert opinion, or working with people who have already dealt with several cases and seen the negatives and positives of certain cases, they could suggest you well. So going with the agent, of course, I personally think that getting recommended by a family member or a friend, you can have more reliability that a certain person is good or a certain agency is good. So like I came to know prominence from a family member. So I think if you can go that way, and if you can know from a friend that this particular agency is trustworthy, or they work with you very nicely, so I think you should go ahead with expert opinion rather than just like trying it on your own. Because if you don't have a prior experience, then, but if you do have a prior experience, like you have got rejected before one or more times, you know where you're mistaken, then I think it's okay. But I didn't want to take the risk. So I wanted everything to go precisely from the beginning. That's why I chose prominence.
Exactly, exactly. You rightly said, and I would like to say all the students that see when you are planning to study abroad, definitely you have both the ways. You can do it by yourself if you are capable enough, or if you have some experiences. Definitely, you can do by yourself. But if you're not capable, or if you have lack of confidence, and then definitely you can take assistance from a perfect agent or a professional agent, or which we call like official agent. Going processing with an official agent, it seems like that the official agents are really they are authorized by the universities, and they are well trained about the Canadian education, Canadian programs, Canadian scholarships, and everything they know perfectly. And since official agents, they are closely monitored by the university, so an authorized agent, it's not so easy to collaborate with Canadian public universities. They took a lot of efforts, they took a lot of time to get those contracts or those MOU with the university. So the professional agents, they won't destroy, they won't that they won't make any that harm anything to their harmful to their business or to their agreement to the with the university. So definitely they are very very careful when they are processing the students profile and the applications and visa process. So in that case, if you choose the official agent, definitely you will be satisfied, I'm sure. But before choosing an agent, definitely you should check their profile, you should check their reviews, you should check their websites, and you should get some idea about them, and then you can proceed with them after having a quality research, I would say quality research. Then I think you can proceed with the agents. Actually, where they can help you, because they are quite experienced, they know ins and outs all the things, and they can give you proper guidance. And as Sanjita said that you should not take any risk if you have lack of confidence, and it's very true, because we have found so many students, they have problem with choosing a wrong program, they have a problem with so many things like about application process and all these things, they have made some mistakes. So this is happening, and agents definitely the professional agents, they may charge you something, but it's not it's for only for your because they are giving you service, and sometimes they may charge, it's true, but it's for your service. And the people who are really professional, even though they charge, they always give you the proper service. As Sanjita said, I can tell all the students who have got visa or who have not got visa through us, I can tell them still all are satisfied, because they know how we treat them. Every time round the clock, we always reply them, we always try to consider their matters, we always give our proper attention to all the matters to every student. So we are trying to we always try to achieve their satisfaction, and their satisfaction is really our success. So don't be upset or don't be disappointed, like, and don't be nervous that if you are going to an agent, maybe you need to choose a right agent. That's the main challenge for your study abroad journey. So Sanjita, thank you so much, and it was nice talking to you. And finally, after a long time, finally you are moving to Canada, and wish you all the best. And try to focus on your study, and keep in touch with us. And prominent consultant is in future, prominent consultant is trying to make a network of our alumni, and with some exciting opportunities for alumni. So definitely I think you will get invitation for that. Until then, take care, stay safe. And if you have any suggestion to our students or viewers, final suggestion that you would like to tell them.
Um, well, I think that if you're applying abroad and if you are intending to study abroad, then just go for it, because a lot of time people back up seeing that how much complicated the process might be. And like in my case, the journey was very long. I was supposed to go there into 2020 fall, but it's been 1 year more for me staying here and continuing the process. So even though maybe it's gonna take time, in your case, or maybe there would be complications, but if you have the dream of studying abroad, if you want to pursue for a higher career, then just go for it. No matter if it's there. For some people the journey is hard. For some people it's really smooth. So if your journey is hard, don't get disheartened. Just go for it.
Exactly. And you always say that if you're planning for a study abroad, and if you're capable, if you're financially capable, if you're capable in every side, then you should not waste your time. Apply now, and because as we say that sometimes later becomes never. So that's why if you have any chance to go abroad, please try to utilize your time and your opportunity. So thank you so much, Sanjida, and stay safe, take care, and Eid Mubarak to you. Advance Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak to you, sir, and your family and everyone in prominence. Eid Mubarak to everyone. So thank you, sir. Also, it was nice speaking to you, seeing you after a very long time.
Exactly. And dear viewers, we are going to end up our live session right now. And this live session will be in our timeline. Also, it will be published in our YouTube channel as well in our success story. So you can have a look after that if you miss the live session. Thank you so much. Stay safe, and take care of yourself, because the situation is not so good here. So definitely you must be taking care of yourself, and stay safe. And Eid Mubarak to you all. Thank you so much.